Animal Welfare Society. I'd like to welcome everybody here today to our official grand opening of our Animal Adoption Center. I'd like to thank Mayor Ferris for being with us as well, and everybody for coming out on such a beautiful day. I've got notes so that I won't forget anything. One year ago today, we opened the doors of our Animal Adoption Center. At the time, it came along with 2 residents who were named Fred and George, and they quickly became our first trainees into how to look after the cats and what to do with the building and getting our volunteers in order. So shortly after that, we had Miami come along, who was a very pregnant cat. And in October, a month after opening, we had our first batch of kittens here, which was a great thrill for all of us involved. As you can see, this building is a no-frills building. There's nothing fancy about it, but to the many cats and kittens that we've put through in the past year, it's just been a gateway to a new life, and we're just thrilled about that. I'd like to thank some people today. A special thanks to the board members who work tirelessly. It's a very nerve-wracking job, very emotional. We all wear our hearts on our sleeves, but we love it. So endless hours are put into this operation. To the past board members, we have a couple here today, Elaine Burway and Debbie Patsack. And I'd like to acknowledge Tara Janenko, who was the executive director for 8 years, as well Carla Kirkwood, who many of you may be familiar with, and to all the past board members. We couldn't have done it without them. Also, thanks to all the businesses who have contributed over the past years. They've given at all of our fundraising events. They've held barbecues for us, all kinds of things like that. To the community, who as well has donated to this day. We have people here today showing up with checks for us, and it's just been awesome the way we've been supported through the community and the businesses. We'd like to thank Moon Construction, who offered to do snow removal in the winter time. George Rugg from Nutrisource, who donates all of our dog food to us. And especially to all of our volunteers. I can't say enough about them. They spend endless hours taking care of these kittens in here. 2 shifts a day. It's a big job, and it's not a very glamorous job at all. So thank you so much to all the volunteers. I would like to thank Mayor Ferris for being out today and helping us to celebrate, and with that, we'll cut our ribbon.
Okay. I was going to mention that a number of years ago, my daughter was attending school at Carleton in Ottawa, and when she graduated, I took my mom and my sister down there for the graduation, and gave a tour of Ottawa to my mom. So when we got to Parliament Hill, a senior citizen had started a cat shelter right beside the House of Parliament. And we toured around. This was a number of years ago. I think Paul Martin was still the Prime Minister. And anyway, there was museums, there was a lot of things to see. 3 times she wanted to go back to see the cat shelter. And she said to me, you know, Portage needs something like this. My mom's still with us, but she's in Douglas Campbell, and I was over the other night and she's asking, you know, she's checking out my mayor's duties and what are you doing? So I told her about this event this Saturday, and she was so excited to hear about this. More excited than anything else I've ever done as mayor, I think. So, anyway, on behalf of the citizens of Portage la Prairie, the council of Portage la Prairie, I want to congratulate you and your board and your tireless volunteers on all your work. I know this has been about 8 years coming. We're thrilled that it's opening, and I also want to congratulate you on behalf of my mom. Well done.
Thank you.
Open the door.
Yay! Woohoo! Pop and water and
yeah, there's pop and water in here, and there's some more in the fridge, and the coffee, dainties. Oh,
Hey, the wasps are already making their way
I know.